guys, it's Izzy here, and today I'm going to be doing a tag video, that tag video being the small booktuber tag. I just became like a full booktuber this year where the majority of my videos are book related, so I felt like this video was fitting to do, so that is what we are going to be doing on this very dreary day in quarantine. Their debut album, I think it's one of the best-selling albums of all time. Okay, I didn't even check if my head was in shot or anything, so we're gonna hope that it is. If it's not, y'all will probably just begin a vlog this week. But that's not the point of this video. But I am going to be doing like a kind of PSA kind of thing towards the end of the video. About being in quarantine. So here we go, the small booktuber tag. That wasn't necessary, but okay. So introduce yourself. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2012, so I think y'all know who I am. I'm Elizabeth. I go by Izzy on YouTube because the stage name is cool and it's short, so it's easier. Yeah, so I'm 20 years old. I will be 21 this year. And I'm from South Carolina in the United States. There's the T. So 2, how long have you been on Booktube? So I made my first Booktube video in September or October of 2018. Yeah, 2018. So what types of videos do you make? So as I said in the intro, the majority of the videos I make are book videos, obviously, so that can be TBRs, hauls, wrap-ups, tags, bookshelf tours, book recommendations, that kind of thing. And so then I do make ASMR videos as well, and vlogs, and then I do have a podcast which is on pause right now because we don't have sports in America, so I have nothing to talk about on it. So number 4, what do you love about Booktube? Booktube is really what I think got me into reading again, because I used to read all the time, like in elementary school with Harry Potter, The Hunger Games. Divergent was more middle school, but I would read a lot back then, but then when you get to like middle school and high school, you have assigned reading and you just have so much homework because you have like 8 classes, so you don't really have time to read, even though they're constantly telling you you need to be reading, but you people don't give me time to read. So when I got to like my senior year where you don't take as many classes, I started reading the A Song of Ice and Fire series because at that time I had turned 18. I was watching Game of Thrones and all that. So I started reading that series, and then I started reading the Star Wars books, and that really got me into reading. So I was like, what other books might I like? But actually another thing that got me into Booktube, this wasn't even that kind of question, but what do I love about Booktube is getting book recommendations. But how I got into Booktube is I would watch ASMR videos about books, and so I'd be like, I'd type in book ASMR videos, but Booktube videos would come up, and I think Brittany the Bibliophile, is that her name? I hope it is. The blonde one from Vegas. She's one of my favorites. And so I remember watching her video. She's one of the first that I watched, and I really enjoyed. So, and that's how I got into Booktube, and why I love Booktube is getting book recommendations. So, and that it got me back into reading again. So what types of books do you read? We will go over to Goodreads and I will read you my bookshelf titles, but my favorite genre is historical fiction, and then fantasy probably comes into second. So the genres that I read are historical fiction, fantasy, nonfiction, sci-fi, thriller, classics, romance, contemporary, and graphic novels. So I will read adult or YA. I don't really care. I don't have I prefer adult to YA, but I'll read YA. Like, you can look at the bookshelf behind me. There's probably just a wide variety of young adult and adult books. And I don't really know what new adult is, because like usually in the bottom when it shows popular bookshelves on Goodreads, it will just say YA or adult, so I'm not sure what is considered new adult. So if you know, let me know. So What is your favorite video that you've made? I really don't know. I kind of like my bookshelf tour videos just because those are some of my personal favorite videos to watch, is just watching people rearrange their books or just showing off the books that they have. So probably that video. I will leave a link down below in the pinned comment if you would like to check out that video. So 7, the last question is tag at least 4 small booktube channels or every small channel you can think of. Now, I'm terrible at thinking of people for any kind of tag on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. So I'm just going to tag whoever wants to do this. And if I inspired you to do this tag, tweet me the link to your video, and I will definitely watch it, comment, like, subscribe, all that. And speaking of, that is the end of this video. As always, comment, rate, and subscribe, but it's not really the end. It's just the end of that section. So I'm just going to give kind of a PSA about something that has been annoying me lately. Really with the quarantine not being put into place, but I've been in quarantine. I haven't left my house in 2 weeks. So, I've driven around, but I haven't gone to stores or anything like stores, restaurants, anything like that. But okay, so, and it's people complaining about being bored. I'm never bored. I cannot think of the last time that I was bored. I am always doing something. So, I see this a lot just during summer when people aren't in school, they're bored. And especially now being in quarantine, being home for however many weeks it's going to go on, people have been complaining like crazy about being bored. I'm just going to give y'all some suggestions that you can do. I may make a full video on this one day. Okay, you can play video games. I know not everybody's into video games, but like Fortnite's free. You can download that. So that's one thing I've been doing is like Fortnite, Sims, Animal Crossing, GTA. That's one thing. Okay, you can read. Now, if you don't want to pick up a physical book, you can go to Audible. They have free books on there, and especially now they're putting up free books because of the pandemic. You can get the Kindle app. Some books on there are free. Literally, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is free. So there are free books on there, and the majority of the people complaining about being bored, I know they can afford to buy an audiobook or a ebook. But just saying, if you can't, there are free books on there. And again, if you don't want to read a traditional book, you can read a graphic novel. They're really easy to read, and there's a lot of free ones online. So those are some of the things I do. And then obviously the basics like watching TV shows, movies. I'm not a movie person, but I watch TV shows. Girls, I just finished that on HBO or on Amazon, wherever you would prefer. Really good show about millennials in Brooklyn. I really enjoyed it, so I just finished watching that, and I am going to go over and watch Outlander now. So that is another thing, just watching TV, whatever. Listening to music is another thing. Working out. I'm never bored, so I just wanted to put that out there. Those are some suggestions of things that you could do. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on Thursday with a vlog. Bye, guys.